Termites are nature's hidden energy geniuses. Here's why. You've probably cursed termites before for chewing through the wooden beams in your house. But what if they were the key to providing clean, limitless energy to power our world? Scientists recently discovered that the microbes living in a termite's gut can convert just one sheet of paper into 2 liters of hydrogen gas, and they do it at room temperature and atmospheric pressure, which is much more efficient than human-engineered bioreactors. So why does this tiny insect hold the key to the future of energy? Well, first of all, hydrogen is an ideal fuel for cars, industry and power grids because it produces zero emissions when burned. Right now, though, there are 2 main ways to make hydrogen fuel, and both of them are kind of terrible. You can either extract it from natural gas, which releases greenhouse gases and is super polluting, or you can use electrolysis to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. But electrolysis requires a lot of energy and infrastructure, making it expensive. Enter the termite. These little guys have been around for 250 million years, and they've evolved to digest cellulose, the main component of paper and wood, thanks to the help of symbiotic bacteria living in their guts. The bacteria break down the cellulose into hydrogen and carbon dioxide, and instead of being waste, the carbon dioxide gets used by other microbes to make methane, which the termite can then use as energy to build its adorable little termite mound. Scientists are eager to figure out how these microbes do it so we can harness their power. Several labs are already racing to replicate this process in biofactories to turn waste paper and agricultural waste like corn stalks into hydrogen fuel to power our cities. But how soon will this be possible? Well, one group of Japanese researchers published a proof of concept in 2022 using a synthetic version of the termite's gut. They were able to convert 20% of the cellulose in paper to hydrogen. Not bad, but the process is slow and inefficient compared to termites. So scientists have a lot of work ahead of them to scale it up. Still, it's an exciting prospect. Imagine a world where paper and agricultural waste aren't discarded, but instead turned into clean hydrogen fuel, where the trash of today becomes the energy of tomorrow. It might sound like a far-off fantasy, but it's actually closer to reality than you think. In the US alone, we throw away over 300 billion pounds of paper every year. And if we can find a way to recycle that paper into fuel, we'll go a long way toward ending our dependence on fossil fuels. So the next time you see a termite, don't just think of it as a pest. Think of it as a tiny bioreactor that could save the planet. That's all for this episode. See you next time.